we can start while I'm rambling on this one.
Sure.
Before we were talking about if the One Piece live action does well, we won't be able to handle child law and Corazon's scene.
yeah.
I don't think I'll also be able to handle Robin's scene when she gets saved.
Oh, yeah.
Because that thing was really impactful.
Hell,
well,
fucking
to
when.
me,
Well, the Viking ceremony, remember? Or Viking funeral, excuse me. I don't want to call it ceremony, but yeah, the Viking funeral, man. That shit, fucking really got me. That really got me. So even like the live action thing, it's just kind of like reliving it. So it's like, ugh.
I know. We would just be on the ground going like, I don't want this anymore.
I don't want this. It's like yeah, it's kind of like PTSD. I don't. No. I don't. It's too much. No, it really is. It really. If they really go that far, it's gonna be too much. Even
it's
if
gonna be too much.
Yeah.
I mean, if they do live action version of Big Mom's childhood scene, I'll be like,
oh,
okay.
No, that's just creepy, dude. That's dark.
That'll be creepy. It'll be more creepy if we hear like noises like crunching and stuff. Like faintly going like, what the hell is that? Like, it's exactly what you think.
Yeah. The implications definitely leave it much more like, you know.
Though I do want to see in live action the Luffy shoving the zombie back in the hole.
Oh, dude, I yeah, I remember that scene very much.
It's just like,
yep. Nope. Go back in.
No one calls for you. No one calls for you.
That's why Luffy is so hilarious at times, man.
Yeah.
Just does not give any nuances, any fucks.
Unless you piss him off.
Yeah, hurt his friends. Yeah.
Hurt his friend.
So
make fun of Shanks.
shit on the hat. Take the hat away. Yeah. Yeah, just don't piss him off. Point being, lesson be told. Well, anyway, we can definitely start off with that. You know.
Well, I don't think he'll. No, I think he'll give two shits about Boa, but it'll be like, it's like, oh, Boa will be like, "You're here to save me." Oh no, he's just in the way. Oh.
No, I'm sure. Well, because Boa like helped him out, so I'm sure he sees her as a friend at least.
Yeah, as a friend, but
but yes, Hancock will take that to the extreme and be like, oh, he's finally fallen for me.
No, he's here to save me. Oh no, you just so happen to be
right there
in this general direction.
Yes, the happenstance. Yeah. Yeah.
One Piece, everybody, watch
One
it,
Piece.
read it.
Yes. Yes.
Don't play Warriors 4 unless you want to get spoiled.
Yeah. The One Piece games don't give a fuck of where you are. They do not give a fuck. They just be like, this happened. Get fucked.
And it's like, oh, you just entered Water 7. Well, now we're here at Marineford.
Yeah.
Like the fuck.
Yeah. Right. Anywho, it is another episode. It is another Saturday. It is another day of the Hypecast. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, this is 251 indeed. We are past 250, the halfway point, which is why I have Celebi in the background, because that's 251. Zawa has Tokyo Game Show, because that's actually what we're going to be talking about as well in today's episode. So yes, we are definitely going to be covering that to some extent. I believe it's still going on, but it's like lingering at this point. There's nothing like else I don't think will be announced or anything like that. But yeah, we'll try to keep an eye out just in case on Twitter anyway. So, but yeah, we'll get to that in a bit. Well, after fighting games, of course. As always, we talk about fighting games first, and then frontline, and then everything else. So yeah. So let's get right into it because we do have quite a bit to talk about. Let's open up with some MK1. So yes, it's officially out at this point. I actually played the story mode, and I thought it was a fun time, very entertaining. It definitely kind of gets a little much with the ending, I say, but I think it's in
like hokey or
very hokey, very hokey. Yes,
there's the word, everybody.
Very hokey for sure. I mean, it's in good intentions. They tried to like pay a lot of fan service by the end of it, but I felt like the even like the beginning and the middle was very compelling. Like this could have been like a very compelling Mortal Kombat iteration, but then it just went it tried to go balls to the wall, and I think it kind of like misses sort of like those tones by the end, and it goes hokey. Yes, but it's still fun. It's still, you know, the Mortal Kombat that a lot of people like, which is the goofy side of things. So there is that. And I will say that the story mode will lead into invasions, right, which is another mode. It's kind of like the board game mode where you see all the crazy stuff, like all the power-ups and all the bullshit, all the, you know, the effects and stuff like that happen. So you do that, and then you level yourself up, and then as you go along, you unlock more cameos and stuff like that. You unlock more cameo fighters, which is how you get Hanzo Hasashi and the old Sub-Zero as well, I think, and then all the other cameos that are locked, which is unfortunate for some people because they want to just like lab them right away. But you know, like we kind of cover that. It's like, you know, it's, I don't know, it's a video game for the casuals for the most part. Unfortunately, it's not for the hardcore, so it is what it is. But anyways, I think it's a well-rounded package for the most part. Although there are some caveats depending on which version you get. The PC port I heard is rough. I know our friend Faka got himself the PC version, and from what I've seen, the loading times are rough, the frame rate can be rough. The actual fighting is fine, but everything else around it is kind of rough. Like the loading up your characters is slow, loading up to the fight is slow, loading between the story stuff is slow. Like, yeah, a lot of it is definitely the loading. Like it's really trying to like fight to keep it 60 frames per second during the actual gameplay of things. Now, while that is rough, it's not the worst version, I think, right? There's been a lot of talk about the Switch version, which I'm sure you've seen lovely screenshots on Twitter, starting with the Johnny portion of things. So here's a side-by-side comparison with oh shoot, sorry, let me go ahead and screen share before I completely forget. Yeah, sorry, I almost forgot, and my face cam as well for Zawa's side of things. But anywho, let me go ahead and screen share for Zawa so he knows what I'm looking at, or what we're looking at. And now Zawa gets to see the side-by-side comparison of Johnny's very blank,
expressive,
yeah, very expressive, yes, side of things. So on the left, obviously that's PS5. That's like the most optimal version, right? At least, well, the console, the big consoles anyway. But then you have the Switch version where they don't really render the expression, so that's why the eyes don't really like move. The shadows don't move, or the shadows don't render with the eyes. That's why they kind of have that dead look into your soul kind of look, which is like very hilarious, and it makes for
I mean,
yeah,
it's like, it's very meme potential. It's Johnny's Switch face reminds me of, you know, those memes you see on Twitter saying like, the last pic you saved on your phone is what Johnny's looking at.
I think there is a meme relating to that, which is funny enough. but there's more comparison pictures. So yeah, you see more Johnny. It seems like there's also screen tearing going on too, but it could be the person's capture card or something. I don't know. I'm not too sure. But the point being is that yes, the eyes are very dead in the Switch version, as you can see with Johnny alone. Oh yeah, look at the Switch side way to kind of switch sides. No pun intended, but the PS5 version looked very expressive, right? Very subtle, but you can see the subtlety, right? That's the point. The Switch version, there is no subtlety. Look at that dead stare that Scorpion has. Maybe he's already dead in the inside, because he's on his way to becoming the Scorpion, right? We've seen that one, and then there's Lee May with not only the dead look in the eyes, but the hair is
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it looks like she fucking, like,
she's lost it.
yeah, she some years got to her.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. The fact that she was kicked out of the Umgadi really got to her. Right. Yeah, so which, by the way, Lee May gets kind of fucked over a lot in the story mode, but she gets back on her feet. So somehow, I'll say that much. Anywho, yeah. So there's a number of screenshots to compare with, and so this one, let me see. It might be the same. Oh yeah. So there's a comparison of the meme. So yeah, the friends. What's his character's name? Matthew. I forget what it was. Anyway, what's it?
It's like, I like it.
Yeah, it's the guy from Friends, right? That Matthew LeBlanc, I think is the actor's name. I know it's a LeBlanc, but anyway, PS5 side, he's like normal, and then the Switch version, he has his eyes open. That's what he really looks like too. It's very uncanny that it's like pretty comparable, right? Especially here, like you can see like the side by side and top to bottom comparisons, right? It's so funny of how it almost really matches up. It's fucking hilarious. How many? Yeah, it got like 23,000 likes and stuff like that. It really shows, right? Let me see. Also, oh yeah, Yongya had something to say. Yeah, so it's pretty much like the Last of Us PC version incident. So yeah, you can see like this one has Smoke with his mask, like in a completely different place. His eyes are also dead, but that's like the least of our worries at that point. His mask is just at a completely different spot almost. And then yeah, Joel, the infamous Joel screenshot where he looks like a caveman, basically. Very odd looking, but yeah, from the PC version, of course. Oh god. Look at this screenshot of this like hamster looking thing, or gerbil. Oh man. Anyway, so yeah, that's just kind of like what it is. It really shows the age of the Switch and the capabilities at this point. Like, it really, like we've been saying, right, that it really needs an upgrade. It needs to go to the Switch 2. So and yeah, like you could say that this is like kind of low-hanging fruit. This whole thing is like, of course the Switch version is going to be the inferior version of all the like versions of MK1, but still it is kind of funny to just take a look at it and make fun of it, like, I'm sure the actual fighting is okay, so which is why people use the Switch version actually. Oh, what's going on?
Like, I think I have it in like, I think it was IGN or GameSpot. They were showing like the glitches and stuff on the Switch.
Oh really? Oh, I guess there's one.
So yeah, that's one of them.
Oh my god. Oh, because like,
let me just excuse me.
Yeah, he just goes into the foreground, the background, back and forth. That's so weird.
He literally breaking the fourth wall.
Oh, and there's a screenshot of Smoke. Oh my god. Yeah, people were saying like, oh, this kind of looks like Starfield, you know, because like it has that, but the sort of like that Bethesda, like kind of deadpan, like dead stare kind of thing going on a little bit, especially in Starfield. But yeah. Okay,
yeah,
so
I found it. It was
yeah,
IGN.
yeah.
Found it.
Okay,
Found the video.
okay. Let me drag it over to
So,
here. Oh man, there's a whole video about it. 4 minutes.
By now, it's pretty common internet knowledge that the Nintendo Switch port of Mortal Kombat
thank you,
1
IGN.
is,
Yeah.
well, downright abysmal.
Ooh, ooh.
But aside from the horrible performance, missing textures and sound effects, and whatever this is, there are
Oh,
some genuinely funny glitches we
Oh.
come across from our time with the game.
It's like,
jaw.
oh, dear.
Where is
Oh
your
my.
jaw? Where is your
Also,
jaw
I asked
going,
my boss
reptile?
very nicely if I could stop playing this, and he said no. So I'm now passing the curse on to you.
I want to stop playing this, boss. No.
No.
Fine. Oh, the bugs.
Finishers and
Oh God! Wait, hold on. Let me before we go further. Look at that! Look at that guy with the guitar or sitar or whatever. Like he's just like, like what is that? It's like a blob almost.
It's either a blob, but try to look at his legs. Like,
I can't even tell if those are legs.
yeah, you
dude.
from a glance, I thought he was an amputee. You know,
I
like-
know. Oh man, it looks like a
Like, I'm
twink.
sorry.
No, if you really blur your eyes, it looks like a Twinkie. It really looks like a Twinkie with like a brown thing in the middle, like it's like wrapped or something. And he's like sitting behind a big Twinkie for some reason. But his face is just like completely non-existent. It almost looks like the PS4 version of Cyberpunk.
Ooh.
Early on, dude. Like it's really
Okay.
bad. Really bad.
finishers in MK1 can be brutal. In the Xbox, PS5, and PC versions of the game,
Yeah, this
these
is
characters
the
are eviscerated
premium
until unseen
standard
in most
version.
AAA games today. And while there are secret fatalities and brutalities to unlock, every character starts with one brutality, the classic punch your head off real hard one. For the Switch
Yes.
version, the heads still come off, so that's good. But then they just float in the air and
Oh,
start
God.
with a lifeless person.
No.
So often,
Oh
I had
no.
trouble getting it to not happen.
No.
Here, unfortunately, just
MK11 wasn't that bad. It actually was playable. What happened?
several different characters, both main roster characters and assists, just don't have heads sometimes.
Oh
Here's
God.
Serena, everyone's favorite demonic hellspawn, coming in for an assist call and just leaving her head behind. Thankfully, it came back afterward, but then
Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
and don't even get me started on Serena's assist not working properly in the first place. Apparently,
God.
boomerangs, which are supposed to come back, cease to exist once going off screen, so you only get 2 hits instead of 4.
Wow.
Present some cranial challenges. Most every match
Oh,
I've
God.
had, either playing as or against him, his reptile form just doesn't always quite spawn in all the way. Fun stuff.
Oh God.
We haven't been able
Fun
to
stuff.
replicate this one
Fun stuff. Yes. Oh yeah, this one. We just saw this one.
Which happens to be a Dark Souls boss.
Oh,
found a
yep.
special feature gracing his Switch copy of MK1, in which Shang Tsung, wily man that he is, decided
Here
to
I
run
come.
the horizontal plane and
I'm gonna
snap
hit you.
the
Yeah.
between
Oh
the
wait, there's
and
cookies on the
the
side.
There's cookies in the break room.
Cyrax has one of the coolest classic fatalities.
Oh yeah,
As the
okay. I think I've
first
seen this
Cyberpunk
one.
finisher of the world
The Switch
in
version, I think. Right, he blows up the world, right?
User
But then,
Sunset8961, who commented on our MK1 Switch graphics comparison video, caution triangle.
Don't do
use
this.
fatality on the
Ah,
Switch.
so you want me to
This is
do
your only
this?
warning,
That's not what I
caution
said.
triangle led me to
the reverse psychology.
my Switch so I could stop playing this version of the game. Immediately attempt Cyrax's fatality on the Switch. Here are
Oh
the
no. Oh.
It's like,
Oh
I
no.
hear it.
Oh no. No. Oh no.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And you keep looping until you fucking.
General Shao wins.
You don't even see it, man. It's non-existent.
Flawless victory.
Wow. I don't think that's even a bug. That's just like, that's intentional, man. I can't even run it. Wow. Oh, it is actually. Oh wow, it really does loop it.
loops.
It loops it. Oh wow, you're right. Wow.
Makes you want to get the Switch version, right?
Yeah, sure. It's like almost like a
Well, it
remix.
just keeps making an explosion sound forever until you click out of the menu. It didn't brick my Switch, unfortunately, so I guess I'm gonna go keep playing.
Oh
I
man.
enjoyed this video. I really didn't, and for everything else more.
All right. So let's
Yeah, everybody, that's that's the Switch version.
Okay, I
baby.
was about to say like, oh, I'm sure the actual fighting version is okay, right? No, unfortunately not.
The
So-
Switch was like, hold my RAM.
Yeah, hold my RAM. Yes. So very, very unfortunate that the Switch users are kind of getting the short end of the stick for this time. So yeah, you thought the PC version was rough. The Switch is actually no. You don't even want. Like I wonder like what the Switch version costs. Let me see. Switch MK1.
I mean, at this point, do you think people are gonna slowly ask for refunds? Just a tad, or they're gonna ride this out?
Yeah, I hope. Look,
I'm gonna say
69.99.
50-50.
It's 69.99. It's $70 on the Switch version too. What? You would think they would reduce the price to at least $60, but no. Wow, that's
They
a
riding they riding this out, boys.
yeah. Yeah, they need to definitely get that fixed, or at least like give them like free DLC or something for the Switch users or something, man. I don't know, something to compensate. Cause come on, man, like $70 for that shit? Hell no, dog. Hell no.
Yeah, they're just gonna say we're sorry.
Oh yeah.
We're sorry.
Just like Unity, which we will definitely talk about in a bit. Yes.
A lot of my friends that uses Unity is kind of getting busy.
Yes, understandably so. But yeah. Anywho, let's move on from the Switch version of MK1. Let's get on to Tekken 8, which was kind of disappointing because I thought we were gonna see a brand new character, but I guess there was some sort of misunderstanding last time we talked about that. It did happen during Tokyo Game Show. That was true, but it wasn't a brand new character. It was new characters to reveal, yes, but it wasn't brand new, so to say, like an actual like first time brand new character from first timer,
like,
newcomer kind of.
Azucena.
Yeah, kind of like Azucena. Yeah, kind of like Azucena, right? Different from a different nation, kind of, or a different country type of thing. Brand new country to represent Tekken, sort of thing. Unfortunately, no. But we did get Fang Wei revealed.
Which we were like a few weeks ago. We were like listening, like who are missing? Who?
Oh yeah. Fang Wei. I think one of us did say Fang Wei. So
I think I was Fang, and then you said fuck, what's his name? Not Law. Oh fuck.
Li Chaolan. Li Chaolan. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, gotta love it.
Also, everyone, yes, he is speaking. I think it's Mandarin.
Is it Mandarin? Okay.
I think.
Okay.
It's either Mandarin or Cantonese, but
okay,
might be Mandarin.
Right.
Looks like you're stronger than before.
Oh, so I do like this interaction. Two completely different schools, just fighting.
Mm-hmm. It is a different voice actor when he's actually talking, which is a kind of a common practice in Tekken.
Also, you gotta give it to Harada's team with the close mechanics of how they flow.
Yeah, the flow and such.
And then my one of my many things I like about Fang's design is that he looks like Guan Yu, the god of war for Chinese mythology.
Ah, okay.
Also, him dragon punching into the sky is like very. I don't want to say. I don't want to say basic, but it's a nice little touch.
It's very
you see
simple.
the dragon surrounding him and then
right
launch straight up.
Boosh, yeah. It's a very simple, very simple but effective super or rage
Someone
art.
said it's just Iron Fist, but he's pointing up instead of punching you across the screen. Iron Fist is level 3 from Ultimate.
Yeah.
What I kind of wish, because it's essentially an updraft. Like the clothing, flutters a bit more.
Yeah.
Because again, it's an updraft, so you.
Yeah. Let's see if it actually like moves during. Not too much, huh? It doesn't move a whole lot. Yeah, I think it should move a little bit. Yeah,
because this is power. Like you're sending him to the heavens.
Yeah. No, that is a good point on the visual side of things. They definitely should have it flutter a little more at least. Like I understand if it's like it might get in the way of his like face or whatever, but at least like I don't know, have it like flutter somehow. I don't know. But I mean, it's a pretty cool, simple but cool super or rage art for Feng Wei. Pretty appropriate, And what do you think of his like Chinese or his actual speaking voice? Like, do you find it bothersome?
Some parts, I could not like hear his full dialogue. Like it goes like. Like
it's like kind of mumbly, yeah.
Like you hear like the first few syllables, and then all of a sudden it goes mute, and then you hear the rest. It's like what?
Pretty like it sounds like he has cotton in his mouth or something. I don't know, something's going on with. Let's see.
But I do like for Tekken that they do find actual native speaking.
Native speakers, and then I guess they have when it comes to the fighting side, like all the grunts and like the they have a Japanese person do that, just so I don't know, just to have consistency or something. I'm not too sure. Or the Chinese speaker, right, doesn't really do fighting game stuff. That's why they bring in another voice actor to do so. I mean, even Mortal Kombat does that to an extent too. Like that's why the all that stuff, that's like a different actor or something. So but either way, Feng Wei coming in pretty cool, I'd say. I tried a little bit of Feng Wei in Tekken 6 and 5, so I have some affinity, I guess, with Feng Wei in some way. So pretty cool. I like his design. It's appropriate. I think it fits, and the engine is definitely doing its work to show off the facial, the wrinkles and like all the age, right, for Feng Wei. Although I think he's still in his early 30s, so it's a little weird with how Tekken age their characters, right? It's kind of But anyway, Anyway, muscles though, he's definitely got the muscle tone for sure. And
at least Feng Wei is not like a JoJo character.
Oh,
wow, look at you. You must be in your 30s. I'm 15.
15 or 17, right? Yeah. Isn't like Jotaro like 16 or 17 or something like that? In his
like 17.
17.
When you first see him, he's 17. And
that's
you're like
crazy.
That's not one 17-year-old boy. Who are you?
That's a 30. That's a 30s man. Like Jesus.
I know that's a man. That's not
Yeah.
a child.
Yeah. That ain't no high schooler. That's a man. That's a manly man. Right.
I mean, we can't really say that because in great teacher Osai, those guys, those students really look like they were in their fucking 30s, but no.
True. I've seen. Okay, so like on my there are times where I'm like on my way to work and school is out, and so I see the kids walking back home. Some of them, man, I'm like, is he from high school? But he's coming out. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where are they feeding these kids, man? Like, they look like in their, like, bro, they look like in their 30s, man.
I know, it's like, I'm sorry, is high school really stressing you out that your age is just fucking flying?
Yeah, right. Or they look like they're in college already. It's like, geez, man, at least in college for sure. But no, they're high school.
I'll be the asshole. How many times did you flunk?
No, man.
So, how many times did you flunk?
Oh man. Oh, so are you gonna say that to Feng Wei? How many times you flunk your martial arts school?
I know.
Yeah.
You master yet?
Yeah.
Or are you still novice?
Yeah, novice. Yeah. Are you still a young grasshopper? Yep.
Are you still a larvae?
Yeah, a larvae. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's kind of interesting though, because I think starting from 5, he really didn't talk too much. He was kind of like more like Dragonov, but then I think in 7 he talked a little more, and then now he's like talking. He's like straight up just talking. So, maybe sometime in 8's arcade mode or whatever, maybe Dragonov will finally say a couple words or something like that. I don't know.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Coffee.
Coffee. Yes. Yep.
Imagine that, like, out of nowhere, you guys are like talking like strategy and stuff. Dragonov is like in the back. It's like, is he gonna say anything? No.
No, we know what.
So you continue talking. You still continue talking. Then all of a sudden, Dragonov, coffee.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Holy shit! I thought you were a statue.
Yes. Yeah, it seems like his heat mechanics seems to be pretty potent, right? Just like a number of fighters. So it's.
I want to say his heat drive, heat gauge, whatever is stun, like crumple state. There you go. You go into crumple states.
He has like a big stomp too, like a huge stomp like that. See, and then he goes into the heat rush. So
I wonder if that's parryable.
I don't know.
Because I know Asuka, some of her game mechanic is parry, and then Azucena, who does her own little
the dodging,
parry.
Yeah,
the dodge. So I wonder if it is like parry and dodgeable.
Yeah,
which would look fucking hilarious. I'm going to do this big kick, and Azucena's like,
"Oh,
bitch!"
Yes. And let's not forget, the game is still coming out January 26th of 2024. So we still have January to look forward to. And plus, there is going to be another closed beta test from October 20th to 23rd. So yeah, this coming later half of October will be the date for you to try Tekken 8. So,
I have to check the date again.
Yeah.
No, well, not for this one, for the actual. So Tekken 8 comes out in January, everybody.
Yes.
We're safe. Because I was like, wait, when does Final Fantasy VII Rebirth come out? It better not be on the same day.
It's a month after, funny enough, because it's around the end of February. So yeah.
But just imagine they both came on the same day.
Dude, oh my god.
How many people are just gonna be like this?
I'm probably just gonna lab Tekken 8.
Like
yeah. If I had to pick one, I'll probably just lab Tekken 8 for like a good amount of hours, and then I'll go into Rebirth. But that's me though. Oh yeah, so you can register now, and then registration ends on the 11th of October. Just a heads up, and it's going to be a closed beta test, just to make that clear.
Everybody.
Yes, yeah. So you have to be invited to play it. Unless you already been invited, then you already have access to it. So for those who are very lucky, can actually get into it. And it looks like Raven and Azucena will be available for this upcoming CBT. So yeah, pretty neat.
Are you signing up? Because
I've already signed up, so
I'm not gonna do it.
right.
Because October 20th to the 23rd, I believe. I gotta check again on my game dates. October 20th is Spider-Man 2.
Oh damn.
So I'm sorry.
You'll have time with the game once it actually comes out. So
It's like I'm sorry. As much as I do want to try King, if he's in there,
right. I'm sure. I think he is. Yeah.
I need to play
The Venom.
I need to play. Yeah, I need to play with my 19 inches. So
Oh no. You want the 19 inches? You want to own the 19 inches versus playing with the 19 inches for the weekend.
night and day, everybody.
Yes. That's how he roll, man. That's how he be rolling.
Wait, now that you remind me, did my payment go through?
Oh my god. Anyway, there's also some other news too that came
thank
along.
God. Thank you, Square. You
Okay.
took 123 of my money.
Nice. So, along with that, Panda did come out or was announced. There's no trailer for it. There's no trailer. No trailer for Kuma. No trailer for. Oh my god, there's like kids yelling outside. But anyway, they're very excited for Panda. Yeah, very excited for Panda. No, so there's a statue of Panda right there, like during TGS, and then there's some screenshots. That's all we got. So
hi, motherfuckers.
yes, has the. Oh, I wonder if Panda actually has different moves now.
So everyone's hoping that since Kuma is going to pretty much do
Heihachi stuff.
Heihachi style, is Panda gonna do Xiaoyu style?
Yeah, because since Panda actually does train with Xiaoyu to an extent and is Xiaoyu's bodyguard, so you think yes, Panda would have some sort of derivative or something of Xiaoyu's style. So that would but from the screenshot looks like it looks like it. So hopefully that'll be the case. And then you see more of her attacks right here against Kuma, which is funny. So
I wonder if they're still gonna make that thing where Kuma really wants to be with Panda.
Yeah, right. He's still like now that Kuma like kind of feels a little more like fortified, right? Like more manly or whatever. Maybe he does have what it takes to impress Panda, win her over, exactly, win her heart. And maybe in story mode, right? Maybe Kuma saves Panda, and then Panda's just like, oh, thank you, Kuma, whatever. But then still like Kuma kind of fucks up somehow, and then Panda's just like, kind of slaps him and then just like walks away or something. But anyway. Oh wait. Oh, I was about to say. Oh man, I thought that was a Mokujin pre-order bonus thing, but no, it's just the avatar skin. Ah, damn it. Yeah. But yeah, there is a collector's edition announced. So that comes with the box, very premium looking. The game, of course. Leroy Smith metal ring with a velvet pouch. Oh, you get a ring. That's what Leroy Smith wears. That's actually pretty cool. You get an arcade token, 5 centimeters. Get some collectible cards, 8 of them. So that features, looks like Xiaoyu. What is that? Oh yeah, Claudio, Jin, June, Kazuya, Lars, Nina, and Asuka. Very interesting selection. There's no king or anything like that. That's kind of I don't know about that choice. No Yoshimitsu either. That's I don't know about
I'm more
that.
disappointed that Harada's team copped out. I just looked at how big the Jin statue is.
No, it's 100.
It's only 9. It's only 9 inches.
Is
He,
it?
he broke the streak. It's supposed to be
No,
19 inches.
19. Oh no.
Come on, Harada, just make him bigger boy.
Wait, is it actually only 25 centimeters or yeah?
It's 9.8.
Oh, is it?
inches, so.
Is it? Okay. Damn, man. Shit.
So it's like, God damn it, Harada.
Damn it. That's kind of small, disappointingly small. Too with Jin, like that looks pretty cool, right? But then
you just see Sony with Spider-Man and Square with Rebirth looking at Harada going like, come on, man,
yeah.
what the fuck?
I know.
Did you not get the email that all of our statues has to be 19 inches?
I know. Yeah. Other pre-order content such as the Avatar stuff, including Paul Phoenix set, the Kinjin set, which is basically Metal Mogujin, a playable character pass year 1, and that one has 4 characters in there, so that's kind of like with Street Fighter 6. They're kind of going along with those lines.
I'm kind of worried about the upcoming character pass.
Yeah, it does look a little small, kind of like with Street Fighter.
It's small, but I don't want to say that fucking Anna is gonna be part of that.
I know, right?
Part of that slot. When you would think she'll be part of the main roster.
Yeah, you would think she'd be. But I mean, we still have characters to look forward to. I mean, there's still space for the main roster, so I would hold that off for right now. But it does still look worrisome. To an extent, because like, hey, what if Christy is in there? When Eddie, you would think.
I know where is Eddie? Where is Eddie?
Right. Where is Eddie? Right. That's the thing. Right. That's kind of worrisome. But then, maybe that's when the guest characters start to come in, and this DLC pack. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It is 4 characters though. Point being, just like with Street Fighter and. Makes things a little harder to look forward to because it's there's a lot of cool characters in Tekken, and only so much can make it in there. So yeah, Avatar costumes or shirt it's like clothing pieces. You also have more with Kazuya, Jin, and June skins for your Avatar. So that's pretty much the gist of that for the collector's edition, premium collector's edition at that. How much is it? Let's see. Let's find out. Let's hopefully see the price. Yeah, a lot. $300. 300.
Okay, so $50 cheaper than both the collector's edition or the premium collector's edition of Rebirth and Spider-Man 2.
Right.
Let's see. Now here's the kicker. Shipping and handling.
Yeah, I know. And taxes, right? Yeah. Of course. That is always a standard.
Would you send me that link to buy the King? Yes.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, do you want this articulating King figure right here? That's 1/12 scale.
Oh, are you offering to buy that for me for my Christmas present? Sure, thanks.
Man. Oh,
thank you.
Oh,
Best friend in the whole wide world.
Oh no. There's also Devil Jin at that too. You want Devil Jin instead? No.
Fine, how about this? I'll buy you Devil Jin and you buy me King.
Oh man, now I kind of want Jack, dude. I kind of want Jack. What's this from? Oh, Storm collectible figure. Yeah,
but
that would be pretty cool.
How big would a Jack, action figure actually be?
Well, I mean, it's still the 1/12 scale, so that means he has to be bigger than these two for sure. For sure. So yeah, $300, 300 smackaroos for this collector's edition if you really want to get into the Tekken 8 splooge. So yeah, There was a lot of talk about Tekken 8. There's a lot of like features being in depth explored, if that's a word for it, thanks to the TGS segment. And one feature that was like really cool, I think I have it here, but it'll come up either way. Oh yeah, that's just a collector's edition. Let's see if we missed anything about the collector's edition. Oh, okay, so it's kind of like a step, right? Like there's the ultimate edition, there's a launch edition, ultimate edition, collector's edition, and then the premium collector's edition. So that is pretty much it on that part. Let me see. Oh, okay, so I see what's going on. Okay, so before that, Tekken 8's new control scheme special style, let me hold my own and even come out on top more than once. So basically, they were talking about more of the special controls. Basically it's kind of like the modern style, right, with Street Fighter 6. You know, that makes it easy, stuff like that. With this one though, I think they talked about it before, but you can actually switch it on and off just by hitting R1. So if you want to, you know, have that ease, right, in like the earliest part of things, hit R1, or I guess I guess it depends on where you want to start. But if you're on special style, all right, for the early stuff or the early parts of the fight, leave it on. And if you feel like, oh, you know, I'm getting the feel of this opponent or whatever, I'm getting the feel of the game, then you can just turn it off mid game, you know, with R1. I think that's a pretty nice feature and stuff like that. And I think based off of feedback from the first beta, I think they like added even more combos or moves into the special styles, so that's pretty cool that they're like working on that. Let me see if there's anything.
I wonder for like tournament like tournament rules and stuff.
Yeah.
Will you said we can disable it's only on and off, right?
Right, you can disable it on and off like during the game, like, yeah.
But I wonder if there's a function to just disable, you know, it. So you know,
like entirely, like this.
Yeah, you know, like how sometimes you actually hit like the wrong, you know, hit the wrong buttons or stuff, and you actually turn it on while mid match, and you're like shit.
Yeah. I'm not sure how that would work, but I'm sure.
Unless you don't assign it, because right, or you just put a big ass tape going like do not touch,
like do not touch or something. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but it says it gives each character a variety of attacks and auto combos, changing up which attacks comes up by simply by pushing one of the face buttons and holding a different direction. This allows new and less skilled players to focus on basics of blocking, counterattacking, and playing footsies to hit that first attack when in neutral, rather than focusing on trying to pull off complex combos. But what makes the feature is the ability to toggle on and off mid-fight with the press of a button. Thanks to this, you can mix and match the normal moves with the various auto combos with ease. Now with special will special style have you winning tournaments? No, of course not. However, the game's producer Michael Murray expects that it will help players reach an intermediate level where they can transition to the more standard controls by toggling special style on and off when needed. So yeah, it's kind of just there to help you out, kind of like take off a little bit of weight off your shoulders, so you don't have to like worry about like, oh, what's the exact sequence of this target combo. You just kind of just like focus on fundamentals, how Tekken works, you know, sidestepping and like blocking, how blocking works in this game, and all that stuff. So you can
I wonder if people will use that function on during online games, you know, on really bad connection. Because I can see the positive side of, yeah, this connection is bad, so I don't really want to like stress out
yeah
on doing like the string combo. I'm just gonna
kind of just like just
on it.
focus on basic fundamentals just to get through the match or something. Yeah, that could be a tool. That could be a way to get around that sort of situation. Because those are pretty frustrating times. Like, especially when you have like this complex character who requires like precise timing, and then of course Wi-Fi takes away that precise timing. It's like, okay, now I have kind of a handicap almost, right? But now that with this special style, that will possibly alleviate that. So definitely, hopefully, that could be a thing. Yeah, maybe, perhaps, I don't know. But it's nice. It's nice that they're thinking about this stuff for nowadays, right? With fighting games, it is hard. I definitely get it, and it takes a lot of time to master and stuff like that. Very very high ceiling and also high learning curve and stuff like that out of all the gaming genres anyway, I'd say. And then there was one more thing that a lot of people have been talking about, which is this feature with replays. So a lot of people have been really talking about this because this is during a replay. You can like watch your replays of yourself fighting an opponent, right? To not only learn about how to fight that opponent again or how to fix your mistakes, but you can actually take control of your character during that replay, so you can like remember, or you can like see what can you do during like block strings. So kind of see Lily right here, right? She blocked she hold on. Kind of see like if is this part blockable, or can you duck it during and stuff like that. So instead of like here, she like blocked the two blows, right? The two punches, or she ducked it because you can control that character to find out, oh, this 1-2 string is actually duckable during this punch, right? So it's kind of like you are able to study right on the spot, like, oh, when can I punish this when can I punish this character and stuff like that. And how many times does this person tend to use that string a lot. So it definitely is a very helpful learning tool in your arsenal, especially for those who are really hardcore people.
Because I remember the old style of learning from your mistakes. You save your replay, and then you just kind of like keep playing to that spot. Oh, this is where I fucked up. Okay. And then you just play in your head like different scenarios. Now you actually don't need to fucking do the whole.
You can actually play the scenarios right there. Yeah, exactly.
Scenario 1A.
Yeah.
Low kick. Scenario 1A, 1B. Grab. Scenario 1C. It's like,
Yeah, like you can find different answers, like what's the best punish and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's actually a really cool way to have these replays be interactable and such.
It's really cool, but how much like save replay is this game gonna allow you before it just auto like deletes?
I don't know. Yeah.
Because I know Overwatch 2 does it. Like it'll save like 5 games.
Yeah.
To allow you to download it and blah blah blah. But it'll save 5 games, and then once a new game comes in, it'll just like knock off.
It'll kick like kick the old one. Yeah. Because you can only there's a lot of data, so yeah, there's it can only hold so much unless you save it for yourself. Yeah. So that's a good question, man. I'd say it's definitely a good question. So.
Alright, question. Don't ask me for shit. Okay. I'm sorry. It's like, I'm sorry.
By the way, it's a really cool feature. I think this needs to be a standard for future fighting games. Really, I hope they can implement that from different companies, right? Especially with Street Fighter 6. I'm pretty sure now Capcom is like, oh shit, we gotta hurry and get this feature going. We gotta start development on this feature maybe. So hopefully we can find that kind of feature in more places, in more fighting game stuff, right? That'd be pretty awesome.
I wonder if Capcom is just gonna tap on Bandai Namco. It's like, can I borrow your homework? Okay, sure. Just don't copy it.
Right.
It's like,
Oh, but to be clear, yeah, so it says during a replay at any point for 10 seconds, you can control the character. So it's not like for the entire thing, you can take control of your character. It's like bits and like different points, you can kind of like control the character for that bit. Okay, you know, and then go back to the replay, you know. Yeah. It's not like, yeah, obviously you don't want to control your character the entire time anyway. It's kind of weird. So yeah, I think 10 seconds is a pretty necessary time.
it's a pretty necessary, because if you really do control like your entire character, and to just have this second scenario playing, I don't know. To me, it'll kind of feel bad, because I'll be like, wow, I could have done this all this time.
Yeah. That's that part of learning, man. It's like, oh shit, I could have done this. Yeah. So as long as you remember it, and then that's all part of learning. Yeah. By the way, that's a really, really cool feature, though. Yeah, it sounds really cool. Alrighty, well, that's it for Tekken. For that part, I mean, again, it was a little disappointing. Yeah, for Tekken. Yeah, Tekken. It was a little disappointing.
Every time we say Tekken, we should have that sound bit of Michelle Rodriguez pronouncing it.
Oh, the Ken fighter also. Who said that? Was that her, or is that Vin Diesel? I think it was her. I had to go back onto that. But anyway, Tekken.
I still love the interview with Jamie Lee Curtis and the guy. So Jamie, who's your favorite Street Fighter character? Is it Chun-Li? He is like, this woman knows the right answer. And this is why we both, Hawk and I, are gonna advocate that she be in the live action One Piece.
Yeah. All right, so let's go on to other games. So very briefly, we'll talk about more of DNF Duel. There was another character revealed for this game in the the season pass, and it is Battle Mage. So Battle Mage does kind of look like what's her name, Enchantress, right? With the pigtail little girl, or whatever. So very brief trailer once again, kind of like with Brawler. So let's take a look at it.
Let's see, everyone. Is this trailer better than what's her name?
Oh, Spectre? Yeah.
I almost said Spector.
Yeah. It's very, very similar. We don't really see the fighting going on. It's just like it's basically the intro. It's a teaser. It's a teaser for
it's her battle intro.
Yeah, battle intro. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because, it's kind of weird because it's not in Korean, it's Japanese, and then usually they have Korean.
Usually it's in Korean, because I wonder if it was one of those oopsie moments, like
or they actually purposed this for TGS just because it's the Japanese.
True.
Right, so maybe that's why.
I like I forgot the brawler's name. I forgot his name already, but look at his dead ass pan fucking look like. I don't want to be here.
Right. Yeah.
I could be home watching Pokemon episode 500.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's just brawlers. I don't think none of these characters have names, so to say. It's just Brawler, Spectre, Hitman, that type of stuff.
No, see, Spectre's name should be Jean from Bayonetta.
Oh, yeah.
Battle Mage, we'll just call her Usagi.
Usagi, yeah. Totally not from Sailor Moon.
Brawler, Kaito.
Kaito. Oh, okay, all right. All right. So that's pretty much it. I mean, we can definitely kind of compare it to Enchantress. Let me see, from DNF Duel.
I wonder if she's from the same, class branch. That's why
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That's why they look
putting
alike.
that one two thing.
Yeah. There you go, Enchantress. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's some differences with the fluffiness of her hair versus
The hair and
yeah.
her actual Lolita dress
Yeah,
versus versus the Maho Shoujo.
Yeah, the magical girl type of very bright outfit, in comparison. But I'm pretty sure, yes, it's the same branch or something of the classes or whatever, since DNF does play with the sort of class system quite a bit.
I still think Enchantress on some angles she looks like oh fuck, what's her name from Fate Go? She looks like an imp.
Oh, Shuten Doji?
No, it's the one Kate AK and they're always says Viva la France.
Oh no.
Yeah, see you see
It's not
Elizabeth?
Elizabeth, right? I'm
checking right Elizabeth.
It's like right on the tip of my tongue.
It is Elizabeth.
Okay.
Elizabeth
Bethany. Yeah, Bethany.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bethany.
Okay, we were right. We were right.
We're kind of we're on the same track. Okay, so okay, so this is right here. She is based on the second awakening of the original subclass of the female mage in Dungeon Fighter Online. Okay, so there you go.
It's like we played this game before, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
No,
And
I
then,
never fucking played.
Enchantress is a subclass of the female mage, and so it's another female. It's a path, right? It's a different paths that you can take with the mage. So
Mage,
yes, Magi. Anyway, so yeah, new character coming already. But the thing is, you have to remember that this character is coming in December when it's still September. So yeah, quite a wait for this character. I'm actually kind of surprised they announced it this early. I don't know if that was like the best. Yeah, I don't know if that was the best.
You would think it would be like
October.
Yeah, mid-October.
Mid-October because it's Halloween. Kind of plays along with the Halloween a little bit. Ish.
Well, if you really wanted to go that road, then it should have been Enchantress for Halloween.
Right, and they should have switched places then. Yeah, maybe, huh? Yeah. But whatever. She's announced. She's coming for this season pass, I guess. She's the third character out of the 5. So a little more halfway-ish. So yeah. So that is it for DNF Duel.
We're halfway there, everybody. Whoa.
Yeah.
Living on a prayer.
Mm-hmm. Street Fighter 6. So nothing new here, but the marking material for Aki is continuing to be interesting. So if you look at this little clip from Street Fighter's Twitter account.
Let me follow you.
Yeah, they just slither away. I like the transition stuff, like the cuts and stuff like that, when they're slithering. It's so funny. Slithers in September 27th. That's really funny. And the music too. So yeah, they know what they're doing. This character, they know what they're doing, for sure. They know they love this character. People love her already, and she's not even out yet. So I thought that was pretty fucking funny. Other thing, let me see. Oh yeah, so this is the third outfits that I guess will be coming at some point. Luke's is the one from Street Fighter 5, so it's kind of like nothing special, but yeah, there's some people who like this, so okay, that's for them, I guess, for the Luke fans, you know. Camis though, I actually really like Camis. This is a really cool outfit. I like the hooded coat.
You can toggle the hood.
Yeah, I think maybe,
on and off,
or maybe
like,
when she gets hit, the hood gets
Oh, falls off. Yeah.
Falls off. Yeah. Kind of like with Jin from Tekken 4, I believe. That's when they actually did that. Yeah,
Or
I mean,
maybe
it looks.
it comes off, or maybe when she does her critical art, she just rip because it shows that without the hood, so she takes it off.
I don't know.
Or-
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe maybe I don't know. They're kind of like with Street Fighter 5, with at least with Alex's jacket, you can take it off by hitting a sequence of buttons. So that could be an option. Yeah, could be how they would work with that. Lily also gets an outfit very much to her culture, right? Very appropriate to her culture. Kind of, Mexican-esque, because that's where she kind of derives from. So see, there are people who really like it, especially for the Lily players. Ken's though, I'm like, damn, what the fuck? That is quite the glow.
That's not, and this is somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, of course, people are making a comparison with Max, because it really does look like him. To be fair, it's like a glow up in such a in many ways, because of the story of what happens with Ken, right? I think he was some sort of financial scam. That's why he looks like a bum during the beginning of things. But damn, he got the outfit now. He got the drip. I don't know. Maybe the crypto paid off for him. I don't know. No, I'm kidding, dude.
Crypto, bitcoins.
Yeah. He's one of the few lucky people that actually worked out for him, right? That's why he got the
He
drip.
survived.
He survived the yes, which is funny because recent news has been word that NFTs now are completely worthless. So there you go. But anyway,
You hear that, Square?
yeah, I know, right? They've been going hard on that fucking NFT game. That was fucking funny.
I know.
Ugh.
Thank you, ex-current. I think it was the ex-current president of Square that was so into it.
No,
And then
yeah.
this current one is trying to scrub it out, like nothing.
I think even though he also has a lot of experience with that digital stuff, they might just put that under the rug for right now. I don't know. We'll see. I have no idea how they are gonna work that. But anywho, Ken got the leather jacket. He got some tight ass pants on and red boots of sorts and gloves.
Okay. Boots are made for kicking, not walking, kids.
Yeah.
And also, we're gonna go into a small intermission. I gotta turn off the rice before it fucking burns.
All right. Go for it.
I knew she was hiding this from me.
That's funny.
I just need to find some Mountain Dew and play some Call of Duty.
Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, you would.
No, fuck. No, the last time I drank Mountain Dew
Yeah.
was no joke, 10 years ago.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
I'm sorry, I don't like the taste of Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I'm not really into it either. I like the blue. I like the red and blue one. I think. I think
The
it was
Baja Blast?
Yeah, I like Baja Blast. Yes.
Yeah.
Baja Blast.
I'll drink that, but not like regular Mountain Dew.
No, yeah. Even with Baja Blast, I don't drink on the regular either. Whenever every time I go to Taco Bell, which I don't even go there that often either. You know, that's another thing. I was gonna say though, with back to Cammy's, she actually has a locket, and then that locket apparently will have the picture right here of herself and like a couple of other like agents, I guess, from was it MI6? I think it is Street Fighter MI6 or something like that. Very little interesting bit of detail there.
It's either that, but because they're wearing blue, I wonder if that's the other dolls.
Oh no, this is like the different doll, or not dolls. This is a different thing, right? Because that's the outfits for MI6. What you're thinking of is the Killer Bee stuff. The Killer Bee costume is the doll. Is when Cammy became a doll almost, and then I think she got cloned and stuff like that. Blah blah blah. A couple of times.
Sorry, everyone. Maybe you see my head like getting closer. I am enhancing myself.
Yeah, and enhance. He has to enhance his visuals by moving in closer. That's definitely how it works. Yes, that's
Captain
definitely
John Picard. SS Enterprise.
That's definitely how that works. All right, so let me see.
So out of these four, best to worst, I say the best one
Best
is
one,
Cammy's.
Yeah. I say the best one, is Cammy's. Yeah.
Then it's Max Ken.
Yeah, the red jacket can.
Then it's Lily, and then
Luke. Luke is like, it's a classic outfit, quote unquote.
It's kind of funny in art form. His Popeye arms looks pleasing to the eyes.
Yeah.
But in game, you're like,
yeah, because actually that's like when you see like all the veins and like the intricate little pores and details and such like that. That's
that's when you ask him, do you have a tumor? It's not a tumor.
Not a tumor. It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor. No. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Yeah. So, my question is, what's Ken gonna look like in 3D though? Like the actual in-game model, right?
Yeah. Because again, people from drawing to
actual
actual 3D modeling sometimes don't translate well.
We don't know if this will go 1-to-1, right? So we have no idea. I'm
also,
sure Cammy's will go ahead.
I was like their logo.
Which one?
Like how Ken's name, I call it their logo.
Yeah.
Very good. They're sticking to the whole urban like
yeah. I like that. Yeah, look at Lily's and then Cammy's, and then
Cammy looks like 80s retro.
Oh yeah. Looks pretty cool, and then even looks is pretty decent looking.
I'll say look is like 90s. Like you'll find it on a 90s tattoo. Like you'll find it like.
It kind of reminds me of NBA Street, almost.
Yeah.
Kind of like that era. Yeah.
Ken looks like what you will find on Tech Decks.
The skateboard designs. You're right.
And then Lily's looks like would look like someone doodling.
Yeah. More a little more leaning more towards like jet set radio kinda a little bit. But yeah, pretty cool. I'm pretty cool overall. Even the name of the names, they put some time into it, which is pretty funny. That is actually pretty funny that you pointed that out, because I didn't even think about that till now. Like, oh wow, like they actually like designed the names too along with the costumes. So pretty cool visual direction that they've been continuing, and hopefully we see more outfits. Hopefully we see more of these come out, man. And hopefully the prices aren't too crazy like the Ninja Turtles one.
Yes.
Yeah, they gotta chill on that one. They gotta chill.
Now, because again, the urban aesthetics with this game.
Yeah.
Since we know what season 1 is, season 2 they better bring back both Laura and fucking Sean.
Yeah. Oh man.
They will fucking fit in this like type of aesthetics.
Sean especially too. I feel Sean needs to be in this one. He definitely needs to be.
And Sean better have his fucking basketball.
Yeah. Oh,
as a fireball move, like he just beams you in it. It's like pink.
Yep. I want.
Imagine that's like a mechanic with him. You pull out the basketball, and then as long as it's on the field, you can like you can use
bounce it. You can just keep dribbling it and bounce it.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of like with what they were trying to go for LeBron James and what was it, multiverses or multiverses. Yeah, with the basketball. Like that'd be really cool if like you can like toss with Sean, you can like toss it, right, do some mix up, and then like they're like conditioned to block low, and then you can do like slam dunk it as an overhead and like go boom, and then do some big ass damage or something. That would be pretty neat.
Laura, I want her to do more grapples, but add some capoeira into her fight.
That'd be interesting. Yeah. Although,
what's her name? Elena? I wouldn't mind seeing Elena in 6.
Yeah, Elena's the capoeira girl, so I'm pretty sure they'll stick her if they want capoeira. And it would be pretty cool because she oddly would fit into the urban thing, because I think she likes to like indulge on different cultures, I think.
Yeah.
And make friends. That's her thing. She likes to make friends. That's the thing.
Yeah, just like I think it was in Street Fighter Tekken.
Uh-huh.
Her arcade ending, she was like, making friends, and then she has that one picture of her hugging Akuma. It's like,
oh, I think that's just Street Fighter 4, I think. Yeah.
One of them.
But same era. Yeah.
Yeah. But still, seeing that is like, Akuma would not let you touch him like that.
Unless she kind of has the charm, right? Like that powerful charm thing, you know, like she can make allies with like anyone kind of ability almost. Yeah. Maybe that would be pretty interesting to see if Elena makes it in there. Anywho, we can talk about Street Fighter for quite a while. I kind of was, yeah. But let's get a move on. I think, that's about.
Still holding out for Ingrid.
Yeah, of course.
Fucking little Grim.
I just think she's just kind of like an alpha at best at this point. I don't think they really care too much about her, unfortunately, because of where she kind of comes from.
If she's going to be an alpha, then Kadian better has to come back.
Yeah.
To give her the outfit, you know.
Right, along with Sakura too. Sakura's not in there too.
Which is weird because Blanca is missing his best friend.
Right, Dan. And Dan and Sakura, that's the trio. Yeah. That's the trio. It's weird, but it is weird. Imagine what?
It is weird.
Yeah.
I was going to imagine, like, if they put in Dan, he's actually good. He's no longer the joke character. He's like, holy shit, you gotta blow up.
Well, that's what happened with 5 and 4. That's pretty much what happened. But I mean, still kind of falls short. But still,
he still falls short. But imagine 6 is where he's actually a master, and where where Ryu actually like acknowledged like shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I pronounced Ryu's name wrong. It's Ryu.
Ryu, yeah. Yeah. Ryu.
Oh. Woo.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well,
that one should be.
That is it on the fighting game side of things. Let's head on over to the front line. Yep. So here we go. So we're gonna start it off with some Unity update news. So remember, they're like, oh, we want you to pay extra, basically, and because you're making a lot of money because off of our engine and stuff like that, on top of like all the other stuff, I guess. This is one of the tweets, right? They said, we heard you, we apologize for the confusion, angst, the runtime fee policy we announced on Tuesday caused. We are listening, talking to our team members, community, customers, and partners, and we'll be making changes to the policy, and we'll share an update in a couple of days. Thank you for your honest and critical feedback. I like Asmongold's like response. He says,
yeah, I like Asmongold just outright fucking ripping their asshole. Like, nope.
y'all not going to get off this some bullshit video game apology with weak-willed gamer nerds. People need to build a future with a design engine, and the trust is already broken. No one going to build a castle on sand after your bullshit. So that's kind of Asmongold's response to it, and this is the update that they pinned very recently. In fact, it was yesterday as we record this. So there's a lot to read, but basically, this is Mark Witten. I lead Unity Create, which includes the Unity engine and editor teams. I want to start with this. I am sorry. You know the sound effect, right?
We're sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Yep, basically. That's basically what happened, man. It just like goes on, like, oh yeah, we shouldn't have done this, blah blah blah. We heard you. That's like the cursed words, right, of PR speak.
Yeah, so this looks like a fabricated like apology, or like,
right, yeah.
I'll fill in the blank, pretty much. Fill in the blank. Why are you sorry?
Yeah. And then but it does go into detail to an extent. It says our Unity personal plan will remain free, and there will be no runtime fee for games built with Unity Personal. And we will be increasing the cap from $100,000 to $200,000, and we will remove the requirement to use the Made with Unity splash screen. No game with less than $1 million and trailing 12-month revenue will be subject to the fee. Blah blah blah. So I'm sure like this means something to somebody who uses Unity as a means to make their game. Of course, we will make sure you can stay on terms applicable for the version of Unity editor you are using, as long as you keep using that version. For games that are subject to the runtime fee, we are giving you a choice of either 2.5% revenue share, or the calculated amount based on the number of new people engaging with your game each month. Both of these numbers are self-reported from data you will already have available. You will always be billed the lesser amount. Yeah, but so basically, they kind of backtracked. They knew that they fucked up. They knew this was stupid, but they did it anyway. But then they backtracked on it anyway. It's like, okay, what the fuck? Why do it then? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like this whole thing was pointless, and more of a detriment in this whole situation because they broke that trust. They no longer have that backbone, right? The sort of like the safety net almost, right, with the trust and into the trust. Now the developers are just like, well, I mean, we could go to other businesses because you never know, you might just do something stupid again, right? So it's like it's almost like, should have thought about this, right? And then put this out in public, right? But you didn't. You already knew. It's almost like you already knew this was bad, but you did it anyway just to see. And from what I've been hearing, right, they did this in the first place. Because games like Genshin, right, is so big still, right, and making a lot of money. Unity, of course, was too greedy. They were like, oh, maybe we can, change the policies so we can make more money because of Genshin, right? So like their real target was Genshin and all other such few other games that are also making a lot of money, but then it backfired because either there was something going on in China with the laws, or a number of lawyers, right, were telling them from from other companies like, hey, this is this and that, this will happen if you do this. So that's why they actually backtracked and stuff like that. Business business to business sort of like situation, of course.
Business, corporate greed.
Yes, yeah, a lot of that definitely is playing into this. So for us, doesn't matter. I mean, to an extent, it kind of does. Yes. For those, I mean, we play a number of games that use the Unity engine, so who knows what could have happened if they actually went through this, right? If this actually was a thing. So we don't know the adverse immediate effects about it, but long term, I'm sure something would have happened. So, by the way, they kind of stopped the bleeding, but the scar is definitely going to be remaining, so to say. So the trust is no longer there, so to say, like 100%, absolutely not. But we'll see. We'll see how this all rolls out. Was there anything you wanted to say about Unity at this point?
I don't want to be that dipshit. So what did we learn?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. They kind of fucked themselves over in a way because of they play with the trust, and they are paying for it pretty much in a different way. So that is it on that, pretty much. For the Unity situation. Glad it's kind of like over for the most part, not happening. But yeah, hopefully they don't do anything stupid again, and other companies can kind of follow suit in a way. All right, so TGS, these tend to be kind of scatterbrained. Like I can't really like find a thread like, oh, this is all the new announcements and stuff like that for TGS. So I kind of like grabbed what I could for TGS stuff. But there is one thing we can say though, is that January is going to be pretty loaded by the end of it, right? Including January 2024 to be more specific, including games like Under Night In-Birth 2, Celeste, Tekken 8, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, that's Tekken, that's Like a Dragon 8. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is also coming in January. Persona 3 Reload, that's the remake of Persona 3, that's also coming. And I guess, I guess somewhere in February, beginning of February, is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, if anyone still would want to, get into that game. But I don't know if that's finalized. I mean, it could be delayed again. We never know, right? But
they're still trying to fix it.
Fix, quote unquote. By the way, Tekken 8 is coming out around that time. Like a Dragon 8 comes out, and also Grand Blue, which is like gonna be tough for me because I want to play 3 of these games. So at least Persona 3, I'm not too sure because while I do like Persona, I'm not sure if I even have the time immediately to play Persona 3 because I know that's gonna be a long game for sure, because it's a Persona game. I'm pretty sure there's like a couple more, but that's what Wario64 mentioned in this tweet right here. Any comments on any of these games?
Out of the 6 games that we see here today, my interest is only on 3 of them, so half, which is Tekken 8, Like a Dragon, and P3.
Right. There's something for everyone, right? When it comes to the mostly JRPG or Japanese games, and then you have the one Western game, which is pretty funny in this post right here. So yeah, to be precise, yeah, Like a Dragon is gonna come out January 26th. So there's gonna be a lot of games coming out by the end of January. I think, in fact, it's coming out the same exact day as Tekken 8, as we just talked about. But anyway, more on TGS stuff, or TGS announced stuff. There's been more details about Final Fantasy Rebirth, 7 Rebirth. And I guess this is coming from Audrey. Final Fantasy Rebirth news regarding to the Gold Saucer date scene. And this is a word from Hamaguchi. We can't reveal who exactly you can choose to go on a date for spoiler reasons, but it won't be just with those of the opposite sex. We have a lot in store for this, so we hope that fans can look forward to it. Yeah, so this could mean like you can go out with Sid, you can go out with Barrett or Vincent, maybe, I don't know. Besides, of course, Yuffie, Tifa, and Aerith, you know. So maybe oh yeah, somebody said it. Yeah, Sephiroth, of course, right? So somebody had to say it. Yeah,
I mean, and also anything with Tokyo Game Show with the I almost said Street Fighter 7. Oh shit. FF7, I'm in the dark. I don't want to know.
right. Other stuff, meanwhile, and we've already like went over this stuff, I believe, but it's just to make sure we kind of know like all the like basic details. Like, okay, the main story alone is gonna be 40 hours apparently. Goes up to the Forgotten Capital. We've already read that. But it's not playable. We've already seen that. Rebirth has something to do with Sephiroth. Okay, maybe is he a bit good guy this time around? I don't know. Is he an anti-hero? I don't know. Is he gonna be the one to kill Aerith? Is Aerith gonna die? I don't know. We don't know. And apparently it'll also come with a new episode for Zack. Apparently.
Hi.
So yes, because that is your name. If that's pretty funny. So, well, of course, I guess you can take it with some grain of salt. You never know which one is wrong, which one is right, but it sounds about right. Seems like. I feel like the main story could be that around time, but it's just all the side quests, all the like shit you can do is probably going to add up a lot.
Gonna add up a lot of hours.
Exactly.
It's gonna be that, like in every JRPG and regular RPG games. Here's the main quest. Wow, awesome. What's that over there?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, kind of like what happened with like Fallout 4 as well. Fallout 4 with like, oh, yeah, I gotta go save my son. Oh shit, what's going on here with the corn?
And then when you finally get back on track on the main mission, it's a level 15 quest, and you're like level 30, going like, oh.
Bam. Yeah, exactly, because you leveled up from all the side quests you did and all the locations you discovered along the way. Yep. That definitely does happen. That definitely is probably gonna happen with Rebirth, man. I'm gonna get sucked into the Rebirth hours. Okay. So meanwhile, there was stuff with Xbox, right? This is like separate from TGS. So basically, the Xbox had to like put out documents which essentially leaked a number of important things for the FTC stuff, all the the trading and all the what do you call it? The purchase right they're gonna do with Activision Blizzard and all that stuff. So what essentially happened was they had to like reveal like they're gonna have a new Xbox Series X with all this stuff going on. So yeah, basically they're gonna have what essentially is a what is it, the Series X Pro, kind of like with what happened with the PS4 Pro. I'm sure they'll have one for the PS5 at some point, maybe. But
Why
yeah.
does it look like Siri or the Amazon like?
Oh yeah. The tube, yeah. Yeah, that does kind of like maybe like a giant version of Siri. Yeah, maybe that's what it is, right? Voice commands. You know how people try to drive that to be like the standard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Still gonna be $500 apparently. Has a 2 terabyte storage. Comes with it. Bluetooth 5.0. Reduced PSU power, so less energy consumption. And then the controller here, I guess is different too as well. And here are the specs for I guess in comparison, I guess. So either way, that's a new Xbox coming, I guess. But really, where are the games, right? That's the most important thing. Where are the games at, right? Where are the Xbox games?
Yeah, you have to do the John Travolta.
The coat, yeah, with his coat, like exactly. I mean, yeah, you can talk about all you want that you're gonna have a brand new console, blah blah blah. I guess that's great. But when you think of Xbox when it comes to games, it's like what is there, right? You know,
What is it's that whole like, what is there that's not gonna end up on the PC from you on Microsoft at this point in time?
Halo's on PC, you know, like that's the thing. A lot of these games, if not all of them, are on PC. So it's like, why?
Like, I think Xbox is slowly gonna like their next generation is just gonna be PC. Like or I mean that's my prediction. It's they're just gonna bow out of the console playmat or
yeah. I see what you're saying. There's been talk about that, yeah. I mean that this Xbox could be their last, and they're just gonna just focus on just making games and PC stuff, just the general Microsoft stuff, which has happened. You know, Sega backed out of the console game with from the Dreamcast being last, right? You know, history kind of repeats itself almost. Are they gonna make Xbox exclusive games with their new purchase of Activision Blizzard? I don't know. I don't think so. And why do that, right? Why do so? I don't think it's going to do anything at this point. I've heard stuff about Game Pass not making enough money. It's just like, I don't know. Xbox is kind of like in the weird time right now. Yeah, Microsoft is about to buy was Activision Blizzard, right? And to further cement that, I was about to add, the UK regulator has provisionally approved Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard. So Microsoft's acquisition. So it's the CMA has remained the last major roadblock, but says Microsoft's offer to sell cloud rights to Ubisoft, quote unquote, opens the door to the deal being cleared. So essentially that's it. It's set, right? It's finalized essentially, and it's going to happen in October. So that's gonna happen, yes. But what's gonna happen with the Xbox? That's kind of another big question. And would this even help the sort of exclusive nature of the Xbox? And I don't think it really will do much, especially immediately. And I don't think, yeah, like I'm really starting to think that the Xbox is just like irrelevant at this point, unless they can market it as like, oh, do you want a PC without having to worry about the PC problems? Here you go, right? You know. But there's already like a number of you know, those PC building companies like NZXT and stuff like that that kind of do that, you know. And plus it's a computer, right? So you can like do more stuff with it. So it's like, why even get an Xbox then? What's the point? So that's what's been floating around a lot, is just like, is this the last big console that Microsoft is going to put out, and that's it? Is this Xbox the last? You know? So I don't know what their game plan is really after that, when they actually buy the company and only have one thing, is just to make games at that point. And also, there's been talk about Microsoft trying to buy Nintendo. I've been hearing that a lot, and yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. No way, dude. No fucking way.
Xbox is gonna buy Nintendo. With what money?
Yeah. They just are about to buy Blizzard. Now they're gonna go after Nintendo. Like, Jesus, man. Like, I know Microsoft has a lot of money, but damn, dude, like, are they gonna put that much money into gaming?
Yep.
Yeah. I can definitely see Disney doing Nintendo. I can definitely see maybe even Universal do Nintendo. But Microsoft, yeah.
I think what should be is just Microsoft and Intel just staying as partners, you know.
Right. I think they need to chill. I think they definitely need to chill on the buying for right now, because we have to see if Activision Blizzard will do anything for you, you know, for Microsoft. Because what if they like just like completely fucked up, right? Like even Call of Duty is like just like floating, like barely floating at some point, you know. Diablo and like StarCraft and of course Overwatch are just like completely out of this sort of relevancy, right? And it's just Call of Duty left, right? What's the worth on that? You know, what are you gonna have buyer's remorse then? I don't know. At this point where I'm kind of just blabbering on, was there anything that you caught on TGS that is worth mentioning here?
Not really, because to be honest, I couldn't really watch TGS because when it was
Same.
playing, I was at work.
Yeah.
Or I was already home, but dead fucking tired, and it's like I'm just gonna wait for like a what's it called? Like a recap video.
Yeah, it's like kind of hard. It's kind of hard, definitely, to like just do that. You know what I mean? Like you have to like wait days. You know, you can't just like sit down and be like, oh shit, you know, this is happening. That's happening. And I don't think even like news articles have anything out. It's like, okay, maybe it's like for like, you know, specific companies, right? Oh, Dragon's Dogma 2, they talked about that. I guess they talked about Apollo Justice trilogy, right? Exo Primal update. Just an announcement for Monster Hunter. I think. And then and then Aki is coming out. That's not new.
Yeah,
you know? Yeah, like it's just a whole bunch of like, hey, we got this by the way, kind of thing. To be fair though, I think Dragon's Dogma 2 looks really fucking good. I'm really wanting to get my hands on it. I'm not sure if I want to get it on either PC or PlayStation. I'm not too sure. Maybe PlayStation just to play it safe. I don't know. I'm sure it'll run fine.
At this point, it's like you gotta see which is more optimized now.
Yeah, exactly. That's about it on Capcom side of things. Nothing like super like, whoa, this is exciting kind of thing.
Unless Capcom like I think the big buzz if Capcom did something like far left field is that at the end of their segment, all we saw was an M, a V, and a C, and then people would be
Oh
like,
my god.
"What was that?"
Like they didn't even talk
And
about.
then,
Go ahead. Sorry.
but yeah, I think at the moment Capcom should not touch anything Marvel right now because it's still not taboo. What's the word? Still like a bad. Like
It's got bad
still has
voodoo. Yeah. Yeah.
bad taste. They still have the bad taste in their mouth.
Yeah.
They gotta use 20 more gallons of Listerine to wash it out.
Yeah, just wash it out. Yeah. Yeah. Understandably so.
Oh shit! Capcom should have also did. I don't think they did. They showed it. Pragmata.
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up. Like they didn't even talk about anything about Pragmata, so that's kind of disappointing too.
All we know is that it was pushed to next year. That's it.
That's all we know.
That's all we know. That's all we know, kids.
Yeah. I guess they weren't ready to talk more about it, so I guess that's fair. But meanwhile, Xbox had their own TGS show, and I guess there's just like updates on their already existing games. Yeah.
Existing IPs.
Yeah.
Fucking seeing Fallout 76 still breathing is like, how are you still breathing?
I guess it got by just enough to be able to update and people be like, oh, now the game's actually fun, and then enough people are playing it, so yeah. Elder Scrolls Online finally is heading to Japan. I guess that's why this is kind of significant, I guess. More talking about Ace Attorney, bunch of RPGs, JRPGs. Exo Primal.
It's kind of it's like that. It's the game. It's there.
Yeah.
But no one's really talking about it.
Is it? Yeah. Is I wonder if it's like even making money right now. I don't know. I guess it's not as bad as Wild Hearts. Yeah.
Didn't they say they're dropping? They just dropped it.
Reportedly, yes. So reportedly, they're dropping what do you call updates or whatever. They're not gonna provide any more updates after a certain one. They're not gonna provide any more service for it, essentially. Oh yeah, there's Dragon Quest. They talked more about Like a Dragon, and even RGG Studio had their own segment during the Tokyo Game Show, which is where we got the release date for I believe to Like a Dragon 8. So that's pretty cool. But meanwhile, we do have Like a Dragon Gaiden, The Man Who Erased His Name, and Ishin, of course, coming to Game Pass. The Man Who Erased His Name is going to be coming later, I believe, sometime in like November or something like that. So I would like to get that game if I have time for it in November. I think I do, but we'll see. There are like a number of games that are coming to. Oh my god, Power World. Power World is basically like Pokemon with guns, and you have all these like. Oh my god, is that Bayleaf like with the fucking flower on its head? Like that, Jesus, like how you're playing with fire, man. This game is just playing with...
I just gonna say it. Nintendo knows that this game exists. They're just waiting for a big ass slip up and go like,
either Nintendo or a Pokemon company. Yeah,
probably both. Like that, just it's like, we know you exist. Fuck this up. We're coming down on you like flies on manure.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It is still coming next year. It's like early next year. I do want to like try it out just for the memes. You know what I mean? Try to like just see. You know what I mean? Because it is Pokemon after all, and how funny the game will be. Just outrageous, right? Because like it's like basically Pokemon with a little more realism in it, including like some political references and stuff like that, including like slavery and labor, like bad labor practices, and like and then even like they go as far as like when it comes to realism, like the Pokemon quote unquote like eating each other and stuff like that. It's quite something. And plus guns. Don't forget about the guns. Oh, there's a Party Animals collaboration with Ori. That looks pretty cute. Party Animals is basically kind of like Gang Beasts, but with animals.
Yep.
So, Persona 3, Persona 5 Tactica. That's the tactical turn-based RPG. Oh my god, I'm surprised this game is still alive. PUBG. Wolong Fallen Destiny. I guess there's some DLC for it.
Yep. Second DLC.
I see.
Like, I still haven't played for the first one, so I gotta
see.
get my ass on that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's essentially it. Like wasn't a whole lot of like big like
there was
announcements.
Like the wow factor. It was just like
it's just like basically learning more about what we already know, including Final Fantasy VII, of course. Rebirth. So yeah, that's essentially it. That's all we got for that little tidbit here. So now we can move on to the games news. There's only one bit right here, featuring Keith David, as he is going to be voicing Spawn, but not for like Mortal Kombat. It's actually for Call of Duty Warzone. Oh man, they're starting to do like the Fortnite thing, man. Like they're trying to bring in like all these like characters and such like that. Because they brought in like the boys, they brought in Godzilla, King Kong, or versus just Kong.
Versus
Godzilla Kong.
Versus Kong.
Mm-hmm. A number of things.
To me, that collaboration made no sense to me.
I mean, it's military, right? Versus monsters. But still, yes.
All right. Let me look at you straight in the eye. When you're watching a Godzilla movie, do you watch it for the humans or for the monsters?
To get destroyed. You watch it for the tanks getting blown up by the monsters.
The toy tanks.
The toy tanks, yeah.
Or if you're in the Heisei and Showa era, you watch to see how badly burned will these fucking suit actors get in this movie.
Yes.
I think it was Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla 2, where the suit was actually on fire and you're like, put it out?
Yeah.
Put it out? No? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right.
I don't know, for Call of Duty. I guess the one collaboration that might be funny, like hilarious, would be Team Fortress.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Wow.
Just have like that gag.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny one.
Well, with the Microsoft purchase, right? That could open some doors, some possibly, you know. Not that yes, Microsoft earned.
We're gonna see Ori the Blind Forest in fucking. You see Ori with a fucking gun in it and just running.
Oh
it's like,
man!
You're just staring like, who gave the child a gun?
Yes. And then the big guy looking thing with the face. Forgot what it was, but anyway. They'll give him a gun. Also, what's another like Microsoft thing? Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct with Call of Duty, right?
Hell, you already have Fogor.
Jago with a gun. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And then
Maya,
Orchid.
Maya and Orchid with a gun. You just swap their weapons.
Yes, yes. And then Saberwolf, yeah, right? Or the wolf,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. See, fucking Wolf's not gonna use guns. He's just gonna have like, I don't know, like tactical knives on his hands and just maul you to death.
Yeah. What's another funny character with guns? Oh, just like Chief. What's his name? The Chief. Chief Thunder.
Oh, Chief Thunder.
Yeah, Chief Thunder, just with gun. Just a gun, right?
Well, instead of calling down Thunder, he calls like hail of bullets.
Yeah,
hail of bullets.
Calls down the missile. Yeah, yeah. Like ICBM or the AC-130 or something. That'd be pretty fucking funny. You know. Riptor with the gun, dude. That'd be fucking hilarious, dude. I want to see a raptor with the gun. Oh man, that would be funny.
I was gonna say what you might call another Microsoft one ish will be Gears of War actually would fit.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And then they have the chainsaw gun be like a execution move, like they have. And
I can already tell like how this Gears of War collaboration is gonna like
pan out.
Start. The intro scene, you see everybody, and then the camera shifts to fuck. What's his name? Well, what's that family's name? Carmine. Carmine. And then just whoop.
Oh.
He's the first one to get shot, and it's like, they're keeping the tradition alive.
Yeah.
And there will be I guess a mode called Carmine mode. One shot, one kill.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, everyone who likes the Carmine family in Gears of War. Their family is pretty much a meme. Yeah. It's like, wow, you're a new character. What's your name? Carmine. And I'll see you never.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. What is the sound that comes with this video? Hold on.
Let there be no mistake. The king of hell.
Goliath?
Right, no, right.
Let there be no mistake. The king of hell has returned.
Gotta love Keith David, man. Gotta love his voice. Just always hits it. Man, oh my god, I wish he's invincible, man. With Peter Cullen. Oh, that'd be so cool. Maybe they're saving him for another character in Invincible. I don't know. But that would be sick too. Just have him somehow.
Oh, love to see. Well, it better be okay, if Keith David does go into Invisible, he better be a character that fights Omni-Man. So you can just hear both him and J.K. Simmons just going at it at each other.
Going at it. That'd be pretty cool. Right.
Because you have, J.K. Simmons sporadic swearing and energy, and then you have Keith David's calm, collective, swearing, and it's
yeah, basically like Spawn versus Omni-Man almost, because Spawn swears, but he's calm and collected in a way, pretty fucking badass too, while doing so.
Spawn and Omni-Man. Hey, Ed Boon! Oh yeah,
I know.
Fucking threw that out the window.
I wish they kind of just throw the bone and be like, fuck it, we'll just throw in Spawn. We'll just throw in Spawn again.
I know, it's here, have Spawn for free.
Yeah,
our bad. Our bad.
Right. I wonder if they still have the license to do it. I mean, it's not like they. I don't know. Maybe it's just a one-time deal. I don't know. I don't know how those things work.
Probably a one-time deal, or if they ask really nicely to
McFarlane and whoever.
Keith David and McFarlane.
And
Dark Horse.
Dark Horse, yes, yeah.
Yeah. You go like, hey, can we borrow him again? Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. Especially with Omni-Man and Homelander coming. Oh my goodness. That'd be so cool. And I mean Peacemaker, but still. You know you know who we're really here for, right? I mean, when it comes to the DLC.
I mean, yeah, like Peacemaker is there and all, but it's kind of like the Family Guy sheep me. It's like, and then here comes Peacemaker.
Is it?
Like,
is it
boom.
Family Guy? I thought that was Simpsons.
Simpsons, Family Guy. I don't know. Fuck it. I haven't watched TV for like.
Yeah, they kind of meld together at some point.
My TV is streaming. YouTube.
You know what's funny? The only kind of TV I've been watching nowadays is just a sumo tournament. It's just a sumo stuff. I watch quite a bit of sumo when I'm feeding my dog. That's the only time I watch TV, and it's just sumo on TV. How funny is that, man? It's actually pretty fun to watch though. Like when you're if you're willing to give it a chance. Very kind of unique form of combat, you know. Anyway,
well, sorry, I was thinking when you said sumo. I wonder if the old past, reigning champions, get invited to like each new tournament to just watch.
It's to watch. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Yeah.
Because I was like, I think Akibon was still alive, so they probably like ask him to just come like watch or
at some
give,
point, yeah.
Like give what you might call notes or like, hey, try this technique and stuff. Give like the new ones something.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of old traditional Japanese stuff, we got some samurai action with Onimusha.
What IP fucking graveyard did Capcom dig?
I don't know, bro. But we got a Onimusha Netflix series, and I believe it's a CGI, but it looks pretty fucking good. I watched the trailer for it. It looks pretty fucking good.
Better than the Tekken one.
You do not see triangles. You do not see triangular shadows. That's for sure.
Impress me, Onimusha.
Alright, let me mute it here. Oh yeah, so we can hear it, but yeah.
It looks cleaner.
Yeah. They've come a long way when it comes to CGI anime.
So is this the first game or retelling?
I'm not sure because I'm not too familiar with Onimusha lore, so I'm not sure if this is just like the first game retelling or it's just like a brand new story featuring Onimusha stuff.
I mean, right now I'm still waiting for because the whole thing with Onimusha is, lo and behold, Oda Nobunaga. So it's like,
yes.
where the fuck is he?
Right. Oh, hey, Blackbeard. Same voice actor. Yeah, same voice actor.
They're not holding back on the violence and the blood.
I don't think so.
That's what I like about nowadays anime. They're just slowly, not really conditioning, but kind of conditioning us. It's like, hey, Not every slash is like clean. It's
Yeah.
fucking messy.
Yes.
Because everyone remember, Hawk and I grew up in the 90s. We really didn't see that. Like what was aired on TV didn't show a lot of blood until
No.
we, actively look for like those you're not supposed to watch at your age.
Right.
Ninja Scroll.
Yeah.
But yeah, I played the first 3 games. I never played the 4th one.
Uh-huh.
So I cannot tell you where this is.
Right.
Like, is this a reboot, a retelling?
I cannot tell you either because if actually what's up?
I was gonna say, oh look, lo and behold, another fucking Netflix show I need to watch. Gamera.
Yeah, I haven't watched Gamera just yet. Yeah, I do want to, but I have not have the time for it. But I was gonna say though, I didn't play the Onimusha games because I was a Nintendo man. I was a Nintendo kid, so I never had a PlayStation nor the PlayStation 2. So I've always had N64 and the GameCube, right? Until the PS3 came out at some point. And I got that late, so I got the PS3 late, and that was my first.
Well, your PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
When you say late, so that means you weren't first gen. You were like,
I got the slim version, basically.
Okay, so you didn't have the beauty of backwards
compatibility. No, unfortunately not. I got it the PS3 version before, or I got the PS3 before Marvel came out. Marvel 3 came out. That's what I can really tell you.
So I want to go back in time to see when that was. No, because I don't want white hairs.
Yeah, it's been a long time, dude. It's been a long time.
And I'll say looks good.
Yeah, no, it looks impressive for CGI.
Now the question is it gonna be weekly or is it gonna be all at once?
That I'm not too sure. Good question. So it might all come out at once. It could be weekly, like you kind of pointed out. I don't know, but all I can say is that
this is a hint that
they're gonna bring back Onimusha finally.
Yeah, Onimusha. If this is like their test ground, like are people interested in Onimusha? Should we invest in continuing the game story or just do a full-on reboot?
Yeah, I think they'll have to do a reboot. I don't think it'll do any justice for the story at this point, because people are going to be like, okay, what the fuck happened? What is happening? Who is this? Who are you?
Who's this bitch?
Yeah. I guess the only rough spot that I can kind of like spot is when he's running, right here. And look how his upper body is. It's like completely still, when he's running. That's the only thing I can kind of like see the CGI roughness. That's about it. It kind of just looks like Roadrunner almost. Like a CGI Roadrunner.
Well, at least his legs are moving and he's not bouncing like fucking Guts.
No. Oh, like oh,
fuck
man.
you guys, I'm leaving.
Yeah. the old fucking it's like a puppet show. Like a
puppet, like
yeah. Yeah, that's rough. That is definitely rough. We've definitely come a long way.
And speaking, I don't think it shows on your end, but on my recommendations, because I was watching the trailer also. Just now. Castlevania is next week.
Oh really? Oh shit. Okay. The new Castlevania. Oh okay. It's like
there it is.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. We I think we watched that during a Hypecast bit. Yeah. So, this really looks cool. Am I gonna give it a watch? I don't know. I'm not gonna like put it on the high priority list, but I mean, if I'm bored, I'll probably give it a watch. So, but But for a CGI anime, it looks really good. It looks really good.
What's the studio behind this?
Good question. Let me see. We can find out right here. Onimusha, Netflix. This one is being done by, hopefully it says it right here. Project detail. Okay.
There it is.
Oh, sublimation. Sublimation. Okay, so they've okay, that's right. They've done the Dragon's Dogma series on Netflix also. I kind of forgot about that almost. Ooh, that's literally taking me the
oh, sir. Drugs.
yeah
Drugs.
studio.
Okay, so they don't have a big like portfolio.
Yeah,
They only have 5 total, including Onimusha.
right.
Cinder no Yumi Kotoba Gawa, which translates to words bubble up like soda pop.
That's a very interesting translation.
What? What?
Yeah. That definitely requires some sort of context, but okay. Well, I mean, they already did one thing from Capcom in the past, so they have some sort of experience. And it seems like an improvement from what I'm seeing. You know, with the CGI and stuff. Let me see. Okay, we can take a look if this is let me see.
Oh, they did more stuff. Oh, they did. Okay, I'm sorry. Sublimation.
Yeah.
You did Ancient Magus, right? Okay.
Oh.
Some of the CGI scenes. Okay. Ah, there it is. Now I can kind of see the animation.
Mm-hmm.
You did Garo, the animation.
Oh.
Shit.
Okay.
You also did Ghost in the Shell. Arise. Holy crap! Nice. And how much did you do that jumps out to me like Love Live, Unicorn, Witch from you helped make Witch from Mercury. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh. They also helped make One Piece Gold.
Oh, okay. That's pretty neat. Okay.
Psychopaths, Age of Bahamut, Tenkai Knights, the Tokyo Ghoul, Yu Yu Hakusho OVA 2018 version.
Okay. So for
Okay, so
those
they okay, I'm sorry. You do have a good portfolio in my eyes.
okay. So for those who don't know or didn't really catch it already, Kim Jung-gi was an artist, kind of famous on Twitter, I believe. I remember this story. He passed away, unfortunately, last year. Very, very, very talented artist. Very talented Korean illustrator. Actually worked on this project before he passed. So kind of like a last hurrah almost, you know, and posthumous, of course, honor to credit his name, of course, for this Onimusha series. So also Musashi is modeled after the likeness of late screen legend Toshio Mifune, who died in 1997. So okay, so Onimusha also tends to like model their characters after celebrities. So like the
Yeah,
Japanese famous Japanese actors.
Actors. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that tends to be like a tradition with that, and I guess they did that here also. So that's pretty cool. And I think this seems to be, for the most part, a brand new story. It didn't say like, oh, it's the retelling of this first game or something like that. They just have elements of Onimusha thrown into this Miyamoto Musashi. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, that's all I got for Onimusha. Was there any other comment that you wanted to toss in there?
Are you gonna listen? Are you gonna when this anime come out and when you have time for it?
Right. So this is coming out in November. So this is coming out.
Are you gonna watch sub first then dub or?
I think sub, right? So I mean I don't know. This is calling for a sub first, dub second kind of vibes to me.
Ooh, I do hope also. You played on Monster Hunter Rise, right?
Yes.
Okay, you know, like how every monster was when they were introduced, it had that old, like Japanese,
Oh yeah.
like story, like I'm telling you a ghost story shit.
Oh yeah.
I hope that's how you are introduced to this
Like
series,
the, or like the
you-
transitions or like something, right? So I
Yeah.
hope they incorporate that somewhere into here. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I actually really like the intros for the monsters with that singing, that type of singing, and then like the shamisen and stuff like that. The music was really cool, and like
I
the
just like the voice, like
the voice. Yeah,
bonjour. It's like, oh god,
Yeah.
did I turn on a horror movie?
yeah, I know. Yeah, that element I do really like, or did really like for Monster Hunter Rise's like presentation. If that's one thing that had over World, is the sort of like the aesthetic presentation. I like the whole Japanese bit. Anyway, so that is pretty much it on what I got, at least on the docket. So not so much outside of TGS and fighting games, but the fighting games did come from the TGS announcements, to be fair. So overall, this was like a very TGS kind of episode, even though I said that it's hard to like kind of like gather like what was like the good stuff and stuff like that. I guess we did that in a way, but it's kind of scattered almost in a way, because TGS has always been like kind of, I don't know, like it makes things harder to consume.
Or
yeah.
compare, like other stuff.
And it's not just like the time difference or anything like that. It's just like, I don't know, the way they do it, it's just like very different, you know? And even at that, like they just talk about the stuff that we already know. They like to kind of do that for some reason. They like to go in depth with like the features and stuff like that, which I do understand, but I don't know. I was hoping
It's like they like to do recaps
yeah,
and then show like maybe like 10 seconds of new features and then that's it. It's like
kind of like an anime, right? I mean,
like kind of, yeah, like every anime has that one recap episode, and if you're binging, you're like,
yeah, I know.
already know.
Or
To
if you're,
which, you know, and
yeah, especially if you're watching it weekly, it's like, oh, that's a hard skip for me. I gotta wait next week for the
I know.
new episode.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, like your friends, like introducing One Piece is like there's a good handful of recap episodes, and that one forgot to tell you which episode number.
I
it was.
know.
So you know, you're just watching, going like, okay, is anything new gonna happen? 20 minutes later. So I just wasted 20 minutes on a recap episode. Yes.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That's kind of how it works a lot of times, unfortunately. But it's another TGS done. Essentially, they're like almost wrapping up things as we speak, but that's pretty much all the major stuff. So I think we did right by talking about it now, instead of waiting for next week, that sort of thing. So it like was okay. I think the only big thing to me was like Rebirth, but it's not like we didn't know about Rebirth. It's just like more of what we know, but just a little more in depth. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Vincent isn't playable. Oh, this gold saucer thing might have a lot of dating options. I don't know. That type of stuff. So,
I mean, when people are like, "What? You cannot play as Vincent?" It's like, well, you fucking couldn't play as Red 13 in the part 1.
right.
So what's
Yeah.
the difference here?
Right. It's probably because there are more people who like Vincent more than Red. You know what I mean? So that's probably why they were like a little upset or soured by that. I mean, it's to do with the gun and the metal arm. I don't know if it's a robot arm or it's just like armored around his hand.
Yeah, it's just a
gauntlet.
Gauntlet. Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, wait, stop that motion.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It could be an artificial arm in this one. I mean, you never know.
Yeah. It's an artificial arm with his wife in it.
Oh God! Don't bring up Bionic Commando. Oh my God. With Spencer.
It's like we don't speak of that.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's all we got, and we're gonna sign off with. So, decent length, I would say, for the show. So with that, thank you very much for tuning in. It's been fun, and we got TGS out of the way. Another TGS done for the year. Yeah. And then I guess like the next major game event is the Game Awards.
All right. Prediction. This lightning round prediction for Game Awards. We're gonna see more shit about 7. We're gonna see
of course,
probably 1 or 2 new character trailers for Tekken 8.
Yes.
We're probably going to see a trailer for Akuma, probably. For Street Fighter 6, probably.
Well, Ed, remember, because Ed is coming first.
Yeah, but I want to say Ed, so are you going to have his, like...
Maybe a full trailer of Ed, and then a little bit of teaser for Akuma. Yeah.
This is kind of like, I'm going to shoot in the dark. We're going to get a trailer for Strive. And it's going to show insta-kills.
Oh, like, yeah, Strive, was it like Revelator? Strive Revelator?
Yeah, he's going to show it, insta-kills, but then it's going to say, like, free upgrade or pay, like, $20.
Yeah.
For like the upgrade to get to the next stuff, and then another shot in dark to end my lightning round. Pragmata, something about Pragmata.
Okay, yeah, definitely more. Yeah, definitely more on some Rebirth for sure, right? Maybe a little bit more on Sephiroth. I don't know. But anyway. Or maybe more on Vincent.
19 inches.
Yeah, the 19 inches of Sephiroth. What was it? Sid. Maybe Sid, right? Maybe we see some Sid.
Maybe City.
Yeah, City. Right. And then...
Lo and behold, it's not the Sid that we're thinking of 7. It's actually Sydney.
Sydney. Oh, wow.
from 15, just out of left field. How you doing, y'all? You miss me?
Guarantee you there would be some pissed off people, though. There would be some pissed off people. You know how Final Fantasy fans are.
Yeah. But I'll be like laughing my ass off, like, oh my god, she's invading.
Oh, what? No. Sid is there, but then he gets like bumped out of the way by Sydney.
I know she just pushes him.
Oh, yeah,
Grandpa.
woo, grandpa, yeah. And then she becomes the party member, and then he's not. He's like the jobber, like NPC or whatever. People would be so pissed. But anyway, yeah, Tekken with the trailers, right? With the character trailers. I think that at that point they should just show all of them, right? If they haven't already, at that point. But in case
like a grand
like
full roster,
reveal.
Like here's everybody.
Yeah, here's everybody.
Everyone's not here,
Yeah,
but they're here.
Yeah, but yeah. I think they'll do that, or the last character I'm gonna like shoot for the stars. I think that's going to be, oh man, Eddie. I think that's going to be Eddie. I will say
when
that.
You think, I want to say it's Eddie, but when you think of it, that is so sad that he'll be
the last,
like the last reveal.
Yeah,
like that would actually break like a lot of people's heart. Kenny included. Kenny will be fucking like, wow, you're here, but why so late?
right. Well, I think at that point he's like okay with it though. I mean, he'll probably have he'll probably be like, yeah, why so late? But then it's like, all right, he's here though. Whatever, you know. Yeah. At the end of it, whatever.
He's like, my main's here. It's like,
yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, well, writing on your ticket stuff, they reveal like who's the first DLC character.
You think they'll do that before? I mean, they've. Oh yeah, you're right. Maybe they'll do what Capcom did, because that's what they did. They revealed DLC before the game came out, I think. Yeah.
But,
so
for like Protestants, it'll just be that one character, and just be like, first character coming out.
What, February?
No, spring.
Spring. Yes.
Let's be nice. Spring. Yeah. 2024.
24. Yeah.
I almost said 2025. I was like, oh, wait, what?
No. They're not gonna do a DNF duel. I mean, come on, bro.
They're better.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I can kind of see that as a possibility. I mean, Capcom's done it, so I don't see why not, I guess. Or no, I think that's pretty much. We already know that it's going to be 4 characters, right, in that DLC pass. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. It's definitely going to be a tough shot. No, you know what? Okay, no, I see what's going to happen. They are going to do the DLC reveal. That first character is going to be someone from Like a Dragon. It's either going to be Kiryu or Majima, because of 8 coming, Like a Dragon 8 coming out in January, along with Tekken, right? They're in that same week, pretty much, if not the same day. So maybe, right? I'm turning on that fucking the hopium. I'm sucking that hopium gas, and I'm gonna keep it in with my tinfoil hat, so that the gas won't leak out of my ears. Like, so it's like maximum hopium activated. So yeah, that'd be pretty fucking funny. Oh man.
What if it's not Kiryu or Majima? It's
Ichiban?
Yeah.
I'd be okay with Ichiban. I like Ichiban. I'm okay with that. Maybe the some of the Yakuza / Like a Dragon fans will be. Oh, I mean, yeah. There's always that people. There's always those people.
Yeah, they're gonna be screaming their heads off.
Yeah.
Where's our fucking Kiryu? It's like, yeah. He's like, sir, ma'am, child, name one damn game in the Yakuza series Kiryu hit a woman.
Right. That's gonna be pretty weird. That's gonna be
exactly.
Yeah. That's gonna be pretty weird. Yes. So.
And then you bring up Majima. Name one game that Majima. All of them. Okay,
Yeah, all
I
of them,
set the
yeah.
bar. He's like, I set the bar low on that
Yeah.
one. I'm sorry.
Kiryu. Yeah, Kiryu-chan. Yeah.
Well, if Majima makes it, I hope one of his like character intro screen. He's coming out of the manhole like.
No, dude. Oh,
Hey.
it's so perfect, dude. That'd be No, it's like different. It's like different ones too. So he comes out of like the trash can or the manhole, or like he's like disguised as like one of like the like ramen. What do you call those? Like food the old school like ramen cart sellers or whatever. Like the guy who runs the old ass like ramen cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. That'd be pretty fucking funny. Anything like pretty much like if anything is like related to the stage, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be like that extra bit of detail, right, for the animations.
Yeah, so if they're fighting in, I'm just gonna call it New York City. Oh,
Right.
obviously he's gonna come out of a fucking
Manhole, yeah, manhole, right? And then like at the beach or something, he's like, I don't know,
he's swimming or he's riding on a dolphin, like
yeah,
just
yeah.
pointing at you
the yeah,
with his knife. He's just
yeah. Mm-hmm.
oh, I can see him like on the Azucena stage. He takes off an alpaca like costume,
Oh.
like you just see a weird alpaca llama fucking just walking in the
Yes.
background, and then he just like pops out like hello,
Yes,
you ready? It's like
that would be so much. That is so Majima. Yes, yes. I know we're running on fantasy train. We're running on the fantasy train, but fuck it, man. I want to see that. I want to see that. All right. Well, anyway, before we splooge on, let's get out of here. So, thank you very much. We'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. TJ's is over. Bye.